All right. Today we're playing Car Mechanic Simulator. That's a pretty sweet game. Can learn a lot of cool stuff from it. My cousin Steven was asking about this game when I went to go visit, so I figured I'd throw up a video. Now, I haven't played this thing in forever, so I don't remember all the controls, and I definitely don't remember the order of all the parts. But yeah, I built this car, restored it out the junkyard. It's a cool game. So this is the shop. And when you first start, like, you don't have all this stuff. You got to buy a lot of these tools and unlock a bunch of stuff. And then you got to, like, level up your skill through here to, just like how good you are at taking parts off and on and all that bullshit. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything you would want. I got 2 bays unlocked. This is a Supra that I got stripped fully down to the body. But right now I'm just gonna try to find a good car and strip it all the way down and totally rebuild it. So it's probably gonna take some time. We'll figure it out though. But yeah, this is the shop where we refurbish the parts after we pull them off. We basically fix up everything we can fix up, and then everything that's not salvageable we scrap. For scrap parts out the back here, this is where we scrap. And then we got tuning center, you got the car wash and everything. Like, you get them in here and you wash them up. So, paint booth. Yeah, let's just hop right in and get started here. Alright, well, let's go find us a car. First thing, man. So, go check out the junkyard. Got no barn locations available. You can go check out old barns and find cars in them and stuff. Yeah, I don't see any barns. So it looks like we're going to the junkyard. Ooh, you can go to car auctions eventually here. I wonder how you get more barns unlocked. I don't know. Yeah, let's go check the junkyard out, dig around. You can come find parts in the junkyard. You can come, like, yeah, pull shit off of cars and dig through piles of shit and fix parts of. You can come, like, I like to come and get, like, engine blocks and shit, because if you take an old shitty engine block and then you fix it up real nice, you can sell it for a pretty decent profit most of the time. Maybe let me turn this shit on. But, like, yeah, you can come in here and just get fucking parts and fix them up and sell the parts and make money. Or you can get full-on junked out cars and fix them all the way up. Yeah, see, like, this is the junkyard. You can literally come here and dig through this pile of fucking junk. And we got all different kinds of fucking car parts off of all different models of cars. F-150. But yeah, there's literally, like, just piles upon piles of junk that you can dig through. And the like, the percentage on there, the red and the orange and the yellow, that's the condition. So anything red isn't salvageable, low oranges aren't. If it's yellow or green, it's definitely salvageable. You can fix it up to bring it back to 100%. If it's red, it's not salvageable though. So all this shit's basically worthless. Unless you want to scrap it. But yeah, let's look for some cars, man. See what they got out here today. What's this? It's inspected. See, so you can inspect and see, but I mean, you pretty much already know that this whole car is fucked up, and I wouldn't even fuck around wasting my time with it. Like, basically, if this is the car you want to fix up, then we buy the car and we take it home. And then we figure that shit out after we just rip everything off and figure out what's good and what isn't anymore. That's a cool looking little car though. I mean, I'd drive it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. All the models of cars, not all of them, but like some of the models of cars in these games are like off-brand, so because of copyright. But some of them are straight legit car models, and all the parts of models are fucking kind of dumbed down anyways, simplified a little bit anyways. So like it's not exactly perfect 1-to-1 ratio for size and all that shit, and then the process isn't all exact. But it's close enough, and it shows you enough of the parts of the car where you can basically, I mean, you can basically see every part of the car, aside from like the wiring is super simplified. I'm not seeing shit for cars in here. Oh, there we go. Looks like the same thing I got. What is that, like a Chevelle or something? How much they want for it? The Bolt Supernova. Yeah. $235,000 miles, man. Alright, what are we looking at? Yeah, and we can inspect all that shit. We really don't need to. They want $3,700 for this. I mean, obviously, if I fix it up, I can sell it for way more than that. But I gotta put a lot of fucking money into it, dude. Look at that engine. I mean, it does have, like, the tires are on it. So that means a lot of the parts are probably there. But there's also probably a lot of missing shit, too. Which is, I mean, at this point, I got enough money. I can just do whatever. I was trying to build, like, early on I was trying to fix up cars, because you gotta start off doing small repairs before you can get into, like, actually fixing up cars. And, I was, like, having to fucking sell parts off of customers' cars and shit to fix the car that I was trying to sell to get that car sold so I could afford to fix more customers' cars and shit. It was gnarly, dude. It was, like, probably what it's like to be a real mechanic. Oh, look at that. Salem Spectre Fastback. Oh, I like that. Oh, what do they want for it? 69. Ooh, $7,500. It's expensive for a fucking complete piece of shit. Look at how bad this car is. Alright. That, I might want that one. That might be the one. Is there anything else in here? It's just kind of like a random crapshoot of what cars you can find in the junkyard when you come here. But I don't really see any other ones. So, looks like we're getting that fastback. Works for me, man. It's a nice car. Let's do it, man. Seems expensive, but for sure. That's mine now. Alright, well. Yeah. It's the nicest of the three cars that I'm seeing, so. I mean, I can totally restore that thing stock. It'll be worth a bunch of money. Or I could soup it up too. Yeah. Alright. So let's dig into this motherfucker. Is it the same car? It's not. There we go. Yeah, everything's in 100% condition. The fucking, so it breaks it down into interior, frame, body, and parts. And everything's completely stock. This is the Chieftain TBX. Let's get started. Let's move this car to the car wash. Wash this thing. Look at that, dude. It used to be blue. That's so fucking gnarly. And it's missing a tire. Oh my god, dude. It's just sitting on bricks. Alright. Let's move that thing into Bay 1. Wow, right? Man. Let's get to work. bearing out here. The caliper off. Pads. Brake disc. Front wheel hub. It's a knuckle cover. Get the shock absorbers here. Lower suspension arm. Steering knuckle. Okay, other side. Pull that tire off. It could take a long time to restore this car. I honestly have no idea. I can't remember. I can just buy most of the parts though. So that will speed stuff up. Yeah, see, it was missing a bunch of shit on the other side. Sway bar links, that sway bar should come out. Lower suspension arm. See, like, if nothing else, man, like, every time you look at a part, it says the name of it. Outer tie rod. Inner tie rod. Steering knuckle. Steering rack comes out of there. That cross member. And there's somewhere. Oh yeah, they're up top. Duh. Several of them are missing. So it's ready to come out. Okay. Let's go check out the exhaust. Middle muffler here. Let's look at the rear suspension. Let's take that tire off. Drums. Got that solid rear axle on this bad boy. Cylinder, wheel hub, rear axle knuckle housing. Yeah, man, this game's pretty cool. You can get into it for sure. It's not everybody's cup of tea, obviously. It's actually silly as hell that it's a game at all, but There is a market for it for sure, man. Like, I enjoyed playing it. And I did learn, like, names of stuff. Because, you know, you can look at something and you're like, oh, that thing's broken, but, like, what's it called? And then you're up in the auto parts store, like, you know, like, the bolt that goes over, like, the U-bolt that goes over the, you know what I mean? Instead of just having the name, look at that. Leaf Spring U-bolt. Leaf Spring Blade. Leaf Spring. Let's go to the other side. There we go. Alright, so we got the suspension torn down. Let's pull off this gearbox. Yep, starter's already gone. Let's pull off this front exhaust pipe. Clutch release bearing. Plate. What was that? Did somebody chat? I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway. Alright. Everything down here taken care of, or what? I don't see any of the caps on any of these motherfuckers, dude. That's crazy. Alright. Drop this thing down a little bit. Well, actually, I'm gonna just pull that whole thing out, because I can mess with it in there, but I gotta stand. Pull that out of there. Put that back where it goes, yeah. That's the one. Look at all the stuff it's missing, man. All the yellow outlets. But yeah. We can, Start pulling this bad boy apart. 4-barrel carburetor. It's cool because you get to see what engines are in these things. Yeah, no. Pull that serpentine belt off of there. Supercharger. This is gonna be a nice car. I'll probably park this one out front. Distributor. Intake manifold. Water pump pulley. Water pump. Rocker arms. Push rods. You never get a bolt that won't come out. That's another thing that's not accurate. Like, none of them ever snap off. You don't ever have to, like, drill them out or anything crazy. So that's really nice. It's too bad real cars aren't like that. Still got the cap on her. The only one. Look at that. Completely stripped down engine block. Nice. We gotta fix all these parts. This is all the stuff I've pulled off it so far. I cleared out my inventory before we started, so this is all stuff that came off of this car. Now we strip down the body. Not a whole lot to strip down. Trunk. Left tail light. That's literally it. No windows. Interior's gutted. Alright. Cool, so now I'll take the old welder and fix up all the shit wrong with this frame. $1,300. Nice. Look at that. Oh shit. Take that rear bumper off too. Alright. See there? That's nice, right? Isn't that nice? We go change the color. I like the blue though. That's pretty sick. Yeah, we got us a brand new body. So I have to strip apart those springs, separate some parts. Yep. Separate parts. Look at how fucking bad these parts are. Alright, we got the tire changer. Separate parts. The 3 tires that were on there. See if any of these rims might be salvageable. I don't know. The tires are fucked, but we'll get rid of whatever we have to here. Alright, let's go see what we can fix. Body parts. The only thing that's fixable is this trunk. Nice, that's better. Nice, I got that thing up to 100%. So I was able to salvage the trunk. Let's salvage everything we can that we took off the car. It's cool. This is like a little meter thing. I mean, there's no real, like, whatever. We're just salvaging the parts, you know, whatever. They didn't go into super detail with this part, obviously. But it doesn't really matter. It's like, oh, okay, I've got all these parts off. Can I fix it? Okay, if you can, then you fix it. If you can't, then you don't. Or you could just, I could just get rid of all these parts and fucking buy all new brand new shit. But this is quite a bit of stuff that I'm gonna be able to put back on. So I'll be glad I have it. And yeah, if you hit the red, you damage the part worse than it already is. A lot of the time making it like unusable. So, you know, it does kind of show if you don't know what you're doing, you'll fuck the part up worse than it already was. Oh. And all this stuff you have to get good at. Like, you don't just automatically start good at being able to, like, fix these parts and shit. I'm just, like, further into the game, so. This game's pretty cool. Like, it's got progression and all that in it. I started off just, like, fixing small stuff and diagnosing, like, little problems on other people's cars. And then I ended up like, nah, I don't take jobs like that. I just straight up buy and fix cars and parts. But I mean, see, you could just buy parts from the junkyard, come here and fix them up and sell them, make money. All right. So I have fixed up everything that I can. And there's a lot of stuff I couldn't fix. So let's go get rid of all that stuff and get it out of my way. And you're just getting scraps from this. Yeah, you earn scraps, and then you can add scraps to other parts to improve the parts. To like make them more high end or whatever, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but this is how I like to get all the shit out of my inventory. It's a lot of parts. The bonuses don't really matter. I mean, to me, anyways, right now. There's so many parts to get rid of. And... ooh, shit. Yeah, I just want to get rid of them. Like, you get 1 point for the yellow, 2 points for the green, and 3 points for the blue. But, I mean, if you're just fixing up cars all the time, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have plenty of spare parts. But yeah, I mean, look at all this stuff I just pulled off of that car. This is everything that wasn't fixable that was still intact. So I got a clutch plate, a trunk. I got all 3 of those rims though, dude. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, just out of all that stuff on the engine, 9 parts were still good. But the main block is one of them. And the head, too. The intake manifold, supercharger, that shit was all there. Alright, now we get to start putting stuff together. I'm gonna take a quick intermission here so I can get something to snack on, but I'm gonna pause the video and then I'll start it back up again in a minute. Yeah.